Hey everybody, it's Cindy Matalucci, your host of The Pulse and Live with Cindy. Today is Friday, March 1st. I'm so excited. It's the first day of March. It's the month of spring. We're so excited about it. We have such a great month of guests lined up for you. I cannot wait. First, I have to do a shout out to Edge Cycle. I completed my 28-day spin challenge. 28 days, it's a lot to do. I tried to do 16 classes, I did 15. I still feel really proud. So I completed my 15 classes. So thank you, Edge, you guys were amazing. Janaea, the owner, she was at Soul Cycle for 6 years, started Edge down in East Village. They were amazing. Aaron, Dom were my instructors as well. So thanks for sharing that with me. And then we will have a promotion for our Pulse viewers, a special rate to try them for a month. So stay tuned for that. If you want to call them and mention the Pulse, they're going to give you a really good deal for a 30-day membership. Mention us and they'll tell you all about it, and we'll also be announcing that shortly. So thanks to Edge, I really appreciate it. And then I want to talk to you about our guests for the next show. Next Friday, we have an amazing show. We're doing something unique. We're doing a panel discussion with 4 powerhouse guests. It's a live panel. They're going to talk about building a successful brand and business online. We are talking six, 7 figures, and 4 ladies that are just fabulous. So we are going to have Stephanie Novinskas, the CEO of Sizzle Force Marketing. It's a strategic copyright agency. We have Kat Sullivan, the CEO and founder of Marketing Solved, and Tassi, which is an automated social software for small business owners. We've got we've got Vivian Wagner, founder of Houndstooth Media Group. It's an organic search expert who helps business owners and entrepreneurs create marketing strategies that save her clients time and money. And then lastly, we have Camelia Gornia, founder of Heart Behind Hustle, the powerhouse business and marketing strategist for impact-driven entrepreneurs who are ready to skyrocket their income and impact online. So stay tuned. I'm really excited. They'll be here for a TV segment as well as a live segment next Friday. And you know you have to be online with your business, so we're going to teach you how to build your business online. Okay, so I'm so excited. I have a fabulous guest with me today. I have Kathryn Rogers from Vivacious Dish. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks so much for having me today. Excited to be here.
I'm so excited to have you. I've actually tried her chocolates, her Chakra Chocolates, and they are amazing. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. But before we get started, I want to talk about your story with the viewers, because you grew up helping your mom in the kitchen, and talk to us a little bit about that.
Sure. Yeah, so food has been part of my life since I could remember. I spent a lot of time when I was young, as you mentioned, with my mom in the kitchen, and in kitchens everywhere I could find them, honestly. I remember even in preschool we had a lesson where we got to be in the kitchen, and it was my favorite place to be. I also grew up in a house where health was a major focal point, so I learned a lot in that space about working with food and working with different recipes to support wellness in the body. And then as I got older, I actually started to kind of struggle with food or with my health. I was having chronic inflammation and some dietary things that were coming up and just not feeling my best. And so I started to really dig in with food and to look for ways that I could use food and nutrition to help support me to come back to a place and breaking free from pain and inflammation. And what I found especially was that clearing out grains and refined sweeteners from my diet, specifically cane sugar, made a dramatic difference.
Cane sugar is the devil.
It's crazy.
It's in everything.
Literally everything.
I know, because I had the same problem. I took that. I've dealt with inflammation, as you guys know, and I've taken things out of my diet too, and makes a huge difference.
It's crazy how dramatic the difference is. So I've been 4 years refined sugar-free.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, but it's totally so. Leaning into that space and really looking to support my health and vitality from a holistic place, it was challenging because I still wanted to be able to indulge in delicious sweets on occasion and do it in a way that made me feel really good. So that was really the inspiration for the line of desserts under Vivacious Dish. So we do vegan, paleo desserts, everything's gluten-free and refined sugar-free, so we use natural sweeteners. And we love doing weddings and birthday parties and all sorts of custom stuff.
Well, and like farm-to-table dinners too, right?
Yeah.
And things like that you do?
Yep, so we love partnering with local farms. I really believe that local sourcing and seasonal sourcing is really important, and San Diego County has more small farms per capita than any other county in the country.
Oh my gosh.
Fun fact. So
wow.
There's lots of places to source really fresh, really beautiful produce. So it's my joy as a chef to get to work with those farms and to share the local bounty with guests at our special events.
I love that. So where can people find out about what you offer?
Yeah, so if you go to vivaciousdish.com, we always post about different workshops and events and experiences coming up.
I'm so excited. Good. Well, you have a new venture though. So as you can see today, we're going to kind of dive into everything, but the development of Maya Moon. I want you to talk to the viewers about your passion behind it, and a little bit, give us the information on what Maya Moon is all about.
Sure, yeah. So as I was on my sugar-free journey, like I was saying, I just really still wanted to be able to find decadent, sweet things that made me feel good. And then I was inspired in that journey to develop something that could support other people experiencing similar things. So this chocolate line was an evolution of that. And really, 2.5 years ago, I just fell in love with chocolate all over again. I think it's a beautiful, nutrient-dense, antioxidant-rich food. So there's just amazing things with chocolate. You know, I think as women, but as people in general, that we just have a love affair with chocolate. It's a fabulous thing.
She came to a networking event. I literally had 6 of these truffles. I mean, these truffles are amazing. They're so good. But everybody wants, you know, if you cut stuff out of your diet, that's the frustrating thing, right? If you can't eat certain foods, it's so nice that people like you come up with a you know, food that we can actually eat and enjoy and not have to sacrifice, and it still tastes good.
Absolutely. Yeah, so the chocolates were kind of inspired by a desire to support all of those things that we're talking about, and then at the same time, helping to align the body's energies. So recognizing that food is medicine, that's kind of the central premise. So how can we use food and herbs and fruits and spices, pulling from Chinese medicine and Ayurveda and flavor balancing things to really tune into the body. So the chocolates come in 7 different flavors that align with each chakra in the body. And so they're decadent, they're delicious, they're distinctive in their flavors, and they do really great things in your body.
So they're energy activating. How do you explain that?
Sure. Well, yeah, let's talk about that. So
I want to know.
So, well, cacao, right? So chocolate in its pure form, and we use organic Peruvian cacao.
Okay.
It's direct trade, so really high quality, natural chocolate. Cacao in its purest form is a heart-opening food. So it actually, because it has so many antioxidants, it also has bromelain, and bromelain is a natural stimulant. So it's similar to caffeine, but it's a bit of a more gentler effect.
Okay.
But that's why if you eat a lot of chocolate, you kind of are in this elevated state.
Like your endorphins.
Yeah. So we start there, right? So chocolate in and of itself is already kind of creating this fun opening experience in the body. And then we work with different herbs and spices that already are kind of attuned to the different energy centers. So for example, we have a heartwarming cinnamon flavor. Cinnamon in Chinese herbalism is a heart opener. It increases blood flow. It's doing a lot of things in the heart space. So it's kind of pairing the chocolate with these flavors that are designed to work in specific parts of the body.
Wow, and let's talk about the honey aspect.
Yeah.
This is so exciting because you use San Diego beekeepers, right?
I do, yeah. So we partner with Mikulich Honey. It's a collective of local beekeepers, and they're raising their bees all sustainably. So it's in support of healthy pollinators, and we use raw honey. So you're getting all of those benefits from a local food source, from a natural food source. It's antimicrobial, it's antibiotic, it's great for the immune system.
Well, and it keeps the bees away from pesticides and herbicides, right?
Exactly.
Which is huge. I mean, that's something that we want to practice.
Yeah, so when you eat the chocolates and you support the chocolates, you're supporting healthy pollinators as well.
It's good stuff. Okay, so I want to talk about the Kickstarter campaign. This is so exciting. So you launched this, you have a Kickstarter. I know that you guys are more than halfway there. Talk to us a little bit about the campaign.
Yeah, so we are in the midst of a Kickstarter campaign. We are scaling up right now. So the chocolate truffles have existed for 2 years for local events, and we're getting ready to be able to ship them nationwide. So people can buy a box of 7 and have them in their home or share them with friends whenever they want, which is great news. So we are working on new packaging and distribution, and we need some funding. We need funding to support that. So we are in the midst of a Kickstarter. We actually have 5 days left, so we're coming up on the end, but we're really excited. We've raised more than $13,000 so far and have 70 backers.
Oh my gosh.
So lots of people excited about this. It's great news. But we have 10,000 more to go before March 6th. So
okay, so 5 days.
5 days.
So you were going to offer somebody today on the show.
So what we want to do today is for anybody who backs us today, as from seeing this show, we're actually going to double your boxes of chocolates. So when you go on, there's different rewards, and one of them is a box of chocolates. But if you back us today, we'll send you 2. So you can share them with a friend or just eat them yourself.
Should we have them comment anything, or do they can just
They can
just the date.
Put a little note in there that says "saw you on the pulse," and we'll know that you found us here.
That's perfect.
Yep,
okay.
we'll be good to go.
We're so excited. Well, okay, so today, before we get to some other things, we're going to actually maybe make something, right?
Yes. So I brought.
I'm like, she's not bringing these in. I'm not going to not eat them. She's
That'd be a bit of a tease for sure. They're just sitting here. So this is our raw truffle base. So these are unrolled. So it's made with the cacao, coconut product. We don't use any dairy, and then local honey. So those are good to go.
Wow.
And then I brought our rooted raspberry ginger flavor. So this is dried raspberries and ginger powder, and this is what works to ground us. So we're just going to start the day feeling really connected, grounded, in tune, and we can go from there.
Okay.
So if you want, you can roll one in there, and then we can taste a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's the fun stuff. Yeah, so each of the different flavors are hand-rolled in a variety of herbs, fruits, and spices. And
I was asking her
of the
how
flavors.
many truffles she makes on a regular basis.
I wish I knew the number. It's a lot. I was saying that I feel like I'm covered in cacao all day, every day, but there can be worse problems to have.
Oh, so good.
I'm going to eat one with you, too.
So, I know you're eating.
Well,
The different flavors that you have, they do the different things, right?
Yep.
So, like, what would you recommend, I don't know, for somebody that needs balance or something? Is there like...
Ooh, well, this is a great
This
flavor
is a
for
good one.
balance because
Okay.
it's all about feeling really grounded. So we're connecting to the energy of the earth. So people who have like vertigo or just feeling imbalanced, they can kind of just help to like pull us back down in our center point.
Okay.
Yeah, I always invite people to just kind of check in with their bodies as they open a box and see how they're feeling. And then you can kind of use the different pieces, you know, if it's like, oh, I'm feeling like my digestion's off or tired, like the bee pollen one, which works in the solar plexus space, is excellent for that because it creates expansiveness there.
So would you say something like, because I know you write on your blog like eating with intention.
Yeah.
That was a blog that you did, and I think that's something that I think people could take into their day, right?
Yep. Yeah, so really just an invitation, you know, before you put anything in your body, to just check in. Take, 30 seconds even, to just take a few deep breaths and just connect. And even just to send gratitude for the farmers and the bees and the plants that made this possible. Mm-hmm. And I think when we take food in that way, it just allows us to be fully receptive to all of the benefits of what we're eating.
I love that. Eat with intention. Yeah. So we have some other things I want to talk to you about. What would you say your goal is for the company and your vision moving forward?
So our vision is to help to connect people in the heart space around the world, honestly. So as we grow, as I mentioned, we're going to be able to ship across the country. So we're going to scale up from there. So this can be in people's homes.
Wow.
We do cacao ceremonies. So we actually do guided meditation experiences with the chocolates. So we're happy to travel and do those anywhere you'd like us to be. But those are really fun, connective events. And then we're also rolling out a subscription program. So you'll be able to sign up for a Truffle of the Month Club, where every month you'll get a new flavor that'll come in alignment with the season. So if there's different things happening, it'll help the body to be really balanced for that new month. So we were talking about spring.
Oh, yeah.
So having a fun spring flavor. That'll be coming soon. And then we do a guided meditation online with each flavor too. So when you get your box of chocolates each month, you can go listen to the meditation and just start the month really connected and in tune.
I love that because I do my meditation, my chakra balancing meditation online. I do, and I listen to it on YouTube. So I'll eat my chakra chocolates.
Exactly.
It's perfect. Okay, so you're also having a grand opening, which I heard, little rumor, in April. Tell us about that.
We are, yeah. So we're doing a kickoff event to kind of launch this company full throttle into the San Diego space. So it'll be April 12th at Sleep Better, which is an eco mattress and art collective in North Park.
Okay.
And we also partner with local artists and musicians. So we have the musician that did all of the music for the meditation tracks will be there spinning live beats, and he's amazing. And then we have a local artist, her name's Sharon Belknap, who's done all of the sketch art for the different chakra flavors, and she'll be there doing live drawings. So we're going to go through a full ceremony. It's like an hour-long guided meditation. Everyone will get to taste each of the chocolates and get their chakras fully aligned, and then we'll have an awesome dance party. Boochcraft is sponsoring craft kombucha cocktails as well. So it's going to be delicious food, chocolate galore, great music, and a really nice way to kind of tune in and experience the products and our community in a really fun way.
So you have to be there, and we'll have all this information on the site. We actually have links up to where to find out about your Kickstarter campaign as well, which is mayamoon.co.
Exactly.
For everything to get involved, and we'll have links to where you can find out everything that's happening, the membership, the subscription, everything that you guys have. And then, I don't know, what would you like to end the show with today? Is there any kind of mantra or anything you want to take into the day today for
Well,
us?
I would just like each of us, as we go through our days, the start of spring with March and the start of the new month, to take a minute today just to connect to our heart. So maybe even if you want to put your hand on your heart as we start our day and just give gratitude for our connectivity and all of that. And I hope each of us will eat with a little bit more intention today. Just take that minute for breath and pause before we dive in and see where that takes us.
I love that. Well, you guys can find everything about Maya Moon and Kathryn and what she's doing on our website, mayamoon.co. Thank you so much. We're so excited about the Kickstarter. You guys get involved. This is a great, great thing to fund. I mean, we want to fund these local companies. We love the entrepreneurs and everybody that's doing such exciting stuff in our city, and you're really making a difference. So thank you for everything that you are doing.
Thank you for having me. I'm going to eat this chocolate now.
Eat that now. Okay, we're gonna eat the chocolate now. So you guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you tuning in. Again, we'll have the links for everything, and we'll see you next time when we put our finger on the pulse of San Diego. Bye, guys. Happy Friday. Thanks, Kathryn. I'm gonna eat another one.
Oh my God.
I'm eating another one.
There's